board this British Airways flight towards London Heathrow. To help us depart as soon as possible, please place any larger hand baggage securely in the overhead lockers. If you do have any smaller bags tagged with the yellow label, please can we ask you to place them under the seat in front of you. If you're sitting in a front row seat or in an emergency exit row, then the floor area must be completely clear for takeoff. Once your hand baggage is safely stowed, please make yourselves comfortable and keep the aisle clear for all of our remaining customers to join us. As a reminder, smoking, including e-cigarettes, vaping and the use of other smoking devices, is not permitted at any time whilst on board. This includes the toilets which are fitted with smoke detectors. Thank you. London Heathrow, if you do need any assistance with your cabin baggage, then please do ask the crew in the aisles as you go through. Thank you.
Update for you. Unfortunately, we were unaware. We just called air traffic control about 5 minutes ago to tell them that we were ready. Obviously, because we are running slightly behind the schedule, we had missed our original target takeoff time, but prior to speaking to air traffic control, we were not aware of any restriction on the routing. However, we have been slapped with a bit of a delay, unfortunately. As it stands, the earliest they can let us go flying is in around 1 hour from now, 1:45 local time. I have just spoken to air traffic control here, as well as our operations planning team in London, all of whom are going to try and do what they can to improve that. So hopefully a double-pronged attack will elicit some kind of improvement. But as it stands, we're going to be sat here for around 30 minutes if it does not change, keeping everything crossed that it does, and I will keep you updated should that happen. I'm very sorry about this. I can assure you it's just as frustrating for us as it is for you. Speaking again, thank you very much for your patience there after much negotiation by my colleague up here and by the local air traffic control here in the tower. They've done a great job. We've got Euro control to move our slot forward, so we'll be underway very shortly.
Yes, that works.
Cabin crew, prepare for manual safety demonstration, take cabin positions.
Good.
For operational reasons, some of our cabin crew are wearing different uniforms at the moment. If you do have any questions, of course, please do let us know. Thank you. We will now demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft, and your attention is essential as these may differ from any aircraft that you have flown on before. Please study the safety card in your seat area, as this includes important safety information specific to this aircraft type, such as the brace position and the location and operation of the doors. In the event of an emergency, low-level lighting will guide you to an exit. All exits are clearly marked and are being pointed out to you now. Please take a moment to locate your nearest exit, bearing in mind that this may be behind you. Opening the doors automatically inflates the evacuation slides. High-heeled shoes must be taken off as they may tear the slide. Please ensure that your seat belt is fastened. It must be worn whenever the signs are on, comfort and safety, we recommend that you keep your seatbelt fastened and visible at all times. If the cabin air supply fails, oxygen will be provided. Oxygen masks like this will appear automatically. If you're wearing a face mask, then this should be removed before putting on an oxygen mask. Stay in your seat and pull the oxygen mask towards you. Place the mask over your mouth and your nose and breathe normally, adjusting this band to secure it. Please note that the bag may not inflate and you may need to pull on a coloured streamer to release your mask. Make sure that your own mask is fitted before helping anybody else. Your life jacket is underneath or beside your seat. If required, remove the jacket from its container and pull it over your head. Surround your waist and tie them securely in a double bow at the side. To inflate, pull the red toggle as shown. The air can be topped up by using this mouthpiece, and there is a whistle and a light for attracting attention. Do not inflate your life jacket. Please now ensure that your seat is upright and in the take-off position with the armrests down and your table is folded away. Window blinds must now be open in preparation for take-off. And smoking, including e-cigarettes, vaping and the use of other smoking devices, is not permitted at any time whilst on board. This does include the toilets, which are fitted with smoke detectors. If you have any questions, please ask your cabin crew. Cruises take off. of you returning from our executive club and those of you joining from our One World Alliance partners, just to remind you to keep your seatbelts fastened when you're seated, must remain securely fastened when the seatbelt sign is on, and if you are opening any of the overhead lockers, take care, and items may have moved, they could fall out and cause injury. And as a reminder, smoking, including e-cigarettes, vaping and the use of other smoking devices is not permitted at any time whilst you're on board with us, and of course this does include all toilets which are fitted with smoke detectors. Shortly be starting on board service. If you have a food allergy or you would like more information for any specific allergens, then of course please do let us know. For our customers seated in Club Europe, we offer a complimentary lunch service and drinks from our bar. And in Euro Traveller, we'll be carrying on with our complimentary service, which will include a snack, but due to the length of flight, we don't offer any buy on board schemes. We'll give you an update on arrival into London. If you have questions regarding connections, please do ask us later on in the flight. Due to the length of flight, it's unlikely we'll get information from our colleagues at Flight Connections. So once you're in the main terminal building, follow the purple signs and they'll be able to give you some more advice. Thank you.
25 to 25, just a short air traffic control delay on our way into Heathrow. So anticipating on the ground at around 10 past 1, with you on stand shortly thereafter. The weather not too bad, currently 17 degrees, light southerly breeze, a little bit cloudy, but just might be some views as we make our approach into Heathrow. So on the ground in around 20 to 25 minutes.
Approaching London Heathrow, the seatbelt signs will be switched on very shortly. now switched on the fasten seatbelt signs as we'll shortly be landing into London Heathrow, so please now return to your seats. Make sure that all of your personal belongings are safely put away in the overhead lockers or under the seats in front of you. Customers sitting in a front row seat or in an emergency exit row should place all items in the overhead lockers and leave the floor area around your seat completely clear. Please now check that your table is folded away, your seat is in the landing position with the armrest down, and your seatbelt is securely fastened. If you're seated by a window and have lowered the blind, then please return this to the open position for landing. You may continue to use handheld electronic devices for landing. They must be held securely or placed into a pocket, but any larger items such as laptops must now be switched off and stowed away safely. Please also take a moment to remind yourself of your nearest exit and study the safety card in your seat area, and in the event of an emergency, leave all hand baggage behind. local time 1:20 in the afternoon. Do remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened until the fasten seatbelt signs have been switched off, and when it is safe to do so, take care when opening overhead lockers. Riders may move around, they could fall out and cause injury, and do make sure you have all your personal belongings with you before leaving the aircraft.
It looks like.
If your journey is ending here at London Heathrow, please follow the yellow signs for arrivals. But if you are connecting onto another service from London Heathrow today, please do follow the purple signs for flight connections. Please also check the gate number as you arrive in the main terminal building, and if it is not yet displayed, then follow the purple signs. Should you require any assistance here at London, then of course please do contact any of our ground colleagues who will be ready to help. For any customers who have ordered some assistance to leave the aircraft, do remain seated until the aisle lounge is clear, and then when the assistance is available, the crew will be on hand to assist you further. Once again, thanks for your patience. Apologies for the late arriving service of this aircraft from Charles de Gaulle, and we do look forward to welcoming you back again very soon. Thank you and good afternoon.